That is really loud. There we go. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 home opener for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. They will take on the Superior Spartans tonight in a Big Rivers and Wisconsin Valley Conference crossover matchup here from Wisconsin Rapids High School. Steve Maves alongside Madison Seavey here from Southwood County Stadium on the campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. It is a little bit. It's a wild game tonight. Wisconsin Rapids looking to snap a 10-game losing streak. The last time that they won here was an incredible game in Week 9 of 2024 against Eau Claire North, right in the right corner end zone on the south end zone. Leo Rangel with a game-winning touchdown down there. Superior, on the other hand, they won last week against Eau Claire North. That snapped a 29-game losing streak dating all the way back to 2022 when they were just 1-8. These two teams, looking back as far as I could in 2022, these two teams have never played each other, at least in the last 25 years. Today's pregame show is presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Superior with a 58-28 win last week over Eau Claire North. That was a Maxton Luzajic show. 7 touchdowns for the senior running back that in that matchup. And Superior in the south end zone. Wisconsin Rapids won the toss. They will elect to receive. They had a little bit closer early on in that matchup last week. It was 7-0 Hudson. Rapids came back and tied it, and then it was all Raiders after that in the matchup last week over in Hudson. 3 games tonight, all Big Rivers and Wisconsin Valley games. This game here, Spash is hosting New Richmond over at Gerke. And then the other game is Eau Claire Memorial and Chippewa Falls. And then, listen to this, you ready? 16 games for you tomorrow. Check those out at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll have our national anthem here in just a moment from the Wisconsin Rapids Marching Band. And then we'll get underway here from Southwood County. Glad to be back here from the stadium here this year. We did have Assumption last week, but this is the first Rapids home game of 2026. Rapids will be back here next week against Spash. And see what we can figure out. Head coach Mike Krenz in his second year, taking over, of course, for Hall of Famer Tony Biolo last season. Rob Scott in his second or third year at Superior, he was a head coach at Eau Claire Memorial before. Now they'll do the schools or the song first, and then we'll have the national anthem after that. But should be a good game tonight. Again, today's pregame show is presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. The bleachers are continuing to fill in, even the crowd from Superior making the trip all the way down here and looking for a good game here tonight. We'll hear from our friends over at Next Step Prosthetics. Come back and have your national anthem. It's week 2 of the high school football season here on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids for week 2 of the high school football season. It is the Superior Spartans and the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Just looking back here at Superior, again, as far back as WIS Sports goes, and as far, Bound has only been around for a couple of years, but all the way back to at least 2002, these two teams have not met each other Superior had winless seasons in 25, 24, 23, only had one win in 22, only 2 wins in 21. So they have, 4 wins in the last 6+ years now. In 2020, the abbreviated season, they did play in the spring. They were 5-1 that year. They beat Notre Dame, actually, to end that season. And then back in 2019, they lost in a level 4 game to Brookfield East, I think it was, in Merrill. That's a hike for both teams. That was a year when Superior went 10-3. Rapids still looking for win number 1 under head coach Mike Krenz, and they got the crowd behind them here at home, and should be a fun one here this evening from Southwood County. I'll turn my wireless mic on here in a second so we can listen to the national anthem, and then we'll have the kickoff. Again, Wisconsin Rapids won the toss. They elected to receive. Superior will receive in the second half. Quite the hike. Let's see. Get you some time and distance here. Superior High School. See how far away we are. 3 hours, 55 minutes.
Adam Massman, a senior quarterback and defensive back from Alma Center Lincoln High School, tragically passed away. The Wisconsin Football Coaches Association has asked for a moment of silence before every high school football game played in the state this weekend to honor Adam's memory. At this time, please remove your hats for this moment of silence. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you direct your attention to the field for the presentation of our nation's colors. Tonight, we are honored to have the colors presented by members of the Buckley Baldwin VFW Post number 2534 of Wisconsin Rapids. We extend our sincere gratitude to these veterans and to all who have served and continue to serve our country for their courage, sacrifice, and dedication to protecting the freedoms we enjoy. As we honor veterans who have proudly served our country and those who are currently serving this great nation at home and abroad, we'll invite you with the playing of our national anthem by the LHS Marching Band under the direction of Miss Irene Wilson. Veterans in attendance are invited to render a hand salute during the national anthem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you to the Buckley Baldwin VFW, of course, as well as, it's it's an emotional week around the state of Wisconsin for high school football fans, and it didn't get any easier today with the breaking news and the very sad news out of Ithaca this morning. Freshman linebacker from Ithaca, Briggs Maxwell, just a freshman, passed away this morning due to a farming accident. So Ithaca, of course, has canceled their games this week. Volleyball, football, anything that has to do, of course, with the school. And, just prayers out to the town, the school, and the everybody involved at Ithaca High School. Of course, at Alma Center Lincoln as well. Adam Mossman from Alma Center. Just very, very sad, no doubt about it. But we are raring and ready to go here in week 2. Kicking off a couple of minutes later, but that is perfectly okay. Wisconsin Rapids will receive, going from south to north, right to left as you watch on your screen. Again, today's pregame show is presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Wisconsin Rapids in their home reds, and Superior in their visiting white uniforms. And 12-minute quarters. It'll be Reed Bertinoli to kick it away here for the Superior Spartans. 254 miles for the Spartans, nearly 4 hours. And we are underway here in week 2, and it is a flag. There's going to be an offsides on the kickoff, on the kick unit. So
Offsides on the kicking team. 5 card will re-kick.
I know it was a freshman game earlier, but Superior did that just about every time they kicked off in the freshman game that was played earlier today. We'll try it again, kicking off from the 35-yard line this time. Chase Geathers back there, as well as it looks like Ross Estock, maybe. Nope. Caden Shalinski. Either 3 or 5, one of the two. There's a high booming kick, and it's going to be taken there by Geathers at the 18-yard line. Cutting back to the near side, gets a couple of blocks, and he'll be taken down. Good starting field position for Owen Richardson and the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders to their 42-yard line. Under second-year head coach Mike Krenz. Of course, Coach Krenz was the staple at Smash for a year or so. Good. All right. And everybody was confused there. Richardson got it right into his lap up to the 45-yard line, an early snap that time. But he'll somehow gain 5 on the play. I appreciate everyone tuning in here. Richardson back in the Pistol formation. Gets the snap, hands it up the middle. And there it goes. Gathers a first down for Wisconsin Rapids up to the 47-yard line. Back to pass. Richardson's got his receiver to the far outside. Breaks a couple of tackles. The defender slipped on the coverage, and that's Colby Dix out there, the senior. Wisconsin Rapids marching right down the field early on here. 1st and 10 inside Superior territory up to the 33-yard line. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. In motion goes Shalinski. Hands up to Gathers. He's met, but Richardson kept it that time. And he's still going to truck up for another 5 yards or so.
That's Richardson on the carry down to the 28.
Receiver to the near side is Bryson Spranger, big number 17 over here, 6'4", 180 senior. Shalinski in there as a slot guy, the motion guy, back to pass. Looking to the sideline. That's going to be caught by Shalinski. Hit immediately, taken down there at the 25-yard line. Close to another first down, but there again is Trip Rowe, as well as Luke Lundgren for the Spartans. Receiver to the far side, Colby Dix. Lines up, 3rd down and a yard. Shalinski goes in motion in the pistol. Richardson up to Gathers. He's going to get the first down. Drag a couple of defenders up to the 21-yard line. First down, Wisconsin Rapids. Moving right along are the Red Raiders here on their opening drive. Did have good starting field position back at the 41-yard line, but again, just continue to march it down the field with no issues. Now trips to the right side for Wisconsin Rapids. Shotgun for Richardson. Back to pass. Looking, has his receiver Shalinski. He slipped through. He's going to be taken down there. It looked like it was supposed to be a wide receiver screen. That didn't work out, so Shalinski just slipped right into the open spot. And it's going to be 2nd down for Wisconsin Rapids at the 15-yard line. Good read there by Shalinski. Now trips to the left side. In motion goes Caden. Richardson hands up to Gathers off the right side, and he's going to be tripped up. 3rd down and about 3 or 4 coming up for the Red Raiders.
Gathers with the carry for 1. It'll be 3rd and 3.
See if Wisconsin Rapids can take advantage of this early drive success. First drive success. Back to pass. Richardson rolling out. Finds his receiver and in. Gathers touchdown. Chase Gathers in for the touchdown. 14 yards out. Was wide open across the middle. And Wisconsin Rapids is on the board here with 8:36 to go. A very methodical, very well-run drive for the Red Raiders. Perfectly done by Wisconsin Rapids. And now the PAT for Aspen Tritz. The snap, the hold, it is up, and it is good. 8:36 to go, first quarter. Wisconsin Rapids leads it 7-0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
And what a start for Wisconsin Rapids, marching right down the field and scoring on their opening possession. 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Aspen Tritz will be in there to kick it away. Chase Gathers, Owen Richardson, Colby Dix had a play, as well as Caden Shalinski. That was a as well-run opening drive as you could have had if you were Wisconsin Rapids. No doubt about it. Now we'll be able to see the legs of Maxon Luzajic. Maxon had 7 touchdowns last week. That's going to be taken at the 5-yard line, up ahead, and runs. And he's going to be taken down at about the 24-yard line. That's Trip Rowe. And now it'll be Luzajic's turn. I've been looking forward to seeing Maxton run. And we'll see how this Wisconsin Rapids defense will handle him. That last touchdown by Chase Gethers was a Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. All right, Luzajic in just flanking off to the left side. Carson Smith. That one's handed up and breaks the tackle. Just tripped Rowe and then got popped hard there by Caden Shalinski. And quickly back up to the line of scrimmage, a lot like Wisconsin Rapids. Trip Rowe was the runner on that one. Luzajic hands up to him for the first time. Up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, and Maxton is in for a first down. Very patient runner is the senior running back.
For the first down carry, tackled by Shalinski, and that's a Spartan first down.
We could be in for a high-scoring affair tonight. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. Luzajic, again off the left side, spins near the 45-yard line. 44 they'll give him, and close to another first down. The Coops Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families, from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Letting the Coops Port Edward State Bank work for you. Equal housing lender, FDIC insured. Luzajic is going to get a first down.
Luzajic on the tackle again, or on the run again. Tackled by Cluis and Vine. And that's a Spartan first down.
Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. They don't waste time. Smith, play action, has his receiver across the middle. It's dropped. Luke Lundgren was wide open and a perfectly run play action pass. And right through the hands of the junior wide receiver. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com. Find an agent near you. Luzajic again, this time off the right side, looking for blocks. Doesn't get him. Inside Rapids territory, whistle blows. And they'll give him about the 47. Third down and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll go 5. 3rd and 5 now. Ball sitting at the 47-yard line. In the shotgun now is quarterback Carson Smith. Hands off to Luzajic. No, he's going to keep it himself. First down. Spun inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. That's first down for the senior quarterback Carson Smith. Yeah, barking out the play for head coach Rob Scott. Luzajic, he's going to be spun. He fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Wisconsin Rapids. That's Tritz. He keeps his feet. There he goes. Stiff arms up to the 25-yard line. Luzajic fumbled it and taken there by Aspen Tritz deep into Superior territory. Oh, a huge break there. J.D. Weiland with the forced fumble. And Tritz takes it away. The first big break goes to Wisconsin Rapids, and they've got it at the 25-yard line. Defensive coordinator Garrett Juneman loving it. He is loving it. Shotgun now for Owen Richardson. Back to pass. Finds Shalinski on the outside. Gets a block. And taken down at the 5-yard line. Great block out there by Bryson Spranger. It's going to be first and goal for Wisconsin Rapids, just like that at the 5. 6 minutes or 6:08 and counting. Side judge said to roll the clock. The clock has not restarted here. Aspen Tritz getting in on the action in the defensive side after a PAT and a great kickoff. Brooke Anderley now in the backfield. Richardson in the pistol. Back to pass, looking for the fade, and there's going to be a flag. Yep. Looking for Bryson Spranger, and trip roll hanging all over him. And it's going to be a first and goal from inside the 2. Now J.D. Weiland checks in for Wisconsin Rapids. Oh, what a start for Wisconsin Rapids.
Half the distance to the goal. First down.
It'll be first and goal from the 2.5 for Wisconsin Rapids.
Red Raider, first down.
It's already a first, but we'll take another one. Right near the PAT mark there. See if Coach Krenz just wants to muscle it in. Owen Richardson is a big quarterback. And he does, right up the middle. He got the push. He's in. Well, we'll see. It is in for a touchdown. Owen Richardson from 2.5 yards out. And Wisconsin Rapids scores again. 5:58 to go here in the first quarter. 13-0, Red Raiders. Again, you just need that one break. Got a touchdown. Superior was driving. J.D. Weiland forced the fumble. Aspen Tritz returned it all the way back to the 25-yard line. Oh, what a start for the Red Raiders. PAT from Tritz is up, and it is good. 5:58 to go first quarter. 14-0 Red Raiders. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Wisconsin Rapids leads it 14-0 with under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. There is a whistle. And
Timeout. White.
Superior takes the timeout. They didn't have enough guys on the field, I don't think, or they had the wrong guys. All right, I'll give you a time here. 7-0 Chippewa Falls over Eau Claire Memorial. 14-0 here. Over at Gerke Field in Stevens Point, it is Spash 7, New Richmond 7. They're doing construction currently at Gerke Field on the press box on the home side of the bleachers. And whatever they put on the window out there, it is unfortunately atrocious, and there's nothing that Mike Wenlett or Amelia Warren can do to make it look any better. So they're doing their best, at least until the sun goes down. Again, that press box at Gerke facing the west, so that makes it even harder. So keep an eye on that one, and hopefully the contractors and the workers will get that field and press box all fixed up and better at some point soon. UWSP kicks off on September 5th against Augsburg in Stevens Point. It won't be done by then, I can guarantee that. Tritz with another nice kickoff. It's going to be taken at about the 11-yard line. And up ahead, taken down at the 26. A nice return by the Superior Spartans. What do we got? 26 on the return. Thomas Anderson for Superior. All right, we'll see what Superior can do now, trailing 14-0. And Wisconsin Rapids winless a year ago. Great crowd, great momentum, and great energy from the folks here in Wisconsin Rapids, looking for their first win under head coach Mike Krenz and looking to break that 10-game losing streak. Hands up again to Luzajic, and he'll be taken there at about the 31-yard line, a gain of 5 on the first play for Maxton. Brandon Bierkow will be here tomorrow with you. And flag comes in. He's got his receiver. Trip Rowe will take it to the end zone, but there is a flag back at the 29-yard line. That was a heck of a throw by Carson Smith, but it is coming back. Great route and beat the defender. It's going to be likely a holding penalty.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick flag. He saw right away.
It's a 10-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 21.
He races a 21, 31, 69-yard touchdown. Big break for the Red Raiders, no doubt about it. That would have gotten the Spartans right back into it. Zayach, no. Smith going to keep it himself off the right side. Nobody there to help him block up to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up for the Spartans.
Run by Smith for a short gain, tackled by Bararia.
Baria on the tackle for the Red Raiders. 3rd and 11, a big play coming up early here. Jackson Churio having a night in Queens tonight. Back to pass, looking. Finds his receiver, got his receiver up to the 35. It will not be enough. It's going to be 4th down, and they put him out at the 33. A 4th down and 3 coming up.
4th and 2 from the 33.
All right, big play here. See, they're going to try and get Rapids jump off sides. They already used the timeout. That was on a kickoff. I think is Rapids going to have to take a timeout? Yeah, they were missing a defender. You heard it. I don't know if you could hear it in the mic. We could hear it here, but somebody was asking where there was a defensive back missing. You can't have that on a 4th down. Rapids using their first timeout of the ball game. What do we got here? Going to appreciate everyone tuning in. As I mentioned, Brandon Bierkow will be here tomorrow with you for Assumption and Thorpe. That game can be watched, of course, live right here on Zaleski Sports. All right, 4th down. Try to get him to jump, nothing happening. Now audibling. Back to pass, looking, has his receiver wide open at the 42-yard line. Rapids defenders were at least 5 to 10 yards off of the wide receiver. And easy pickings there for the Spartans. Wow.
Ball at the 46.
That was as easy of a pitch and catch as you could have had on a 4th down. All right, ball at the 46. Zayach met J.D. Weiland there. Nowhere to go for the senior running back up to the 43 or 44.
1-yard gain.
They'll put him at the 43. Where you got it, guys? 43-yard line. Oh, that would have been a big stop for Wisconsin Rapids, and they did not get it. 4:05 to go, first quarter. Back to pass again. Looking, stepping up, rolling out to his right. Now tucks it. Now tries to get to the corner. He stood up, breaks another tackle. J.D. Weiland is there again. And after all of that, he gains a yard. That's a good job by the defenders for Wisconsin Rapids, the defensive backs, not to allow the wide receivers to get open during that scramble. All Wisconsin Rapids early on here. 14-0. Took the opening drive down for a touchdown, and got a fumble recovery. Back to pass to the sideline and through the hands of Trip Rowe. As coming to defend him was Nolan Weiland. Nolan 6'3", 185. Fourth down and 7 here for Superior. And Superior's going to take a timeout. 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. So Spartan's second timeout of the first half. We'll step aside, come back with a big fourth down. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
All right, fourth down and 7 here. And now another whistle blows. Again, they come out of a timeout with not enough guys. Can't have that. Oh, now we're going to reset here. Ball's at the 49-yard line. They still got a 4th and 9 on the scoreboard. That's not correct. 4th and 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Back to pass. Sideline. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. And Wisconsin Rapids will have a good starting field position at the Superior 49-yard line.
Superior turns it over on downs.
Good stop by the Red Raiders. See if this offense can continue to roll.
Red Raider first down.
Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. We'll go through all 16 games for you tomorrow. At halftime, we'll check out our first episode of Hard Knocks this year, focusing in on the Elk Mound Mounders here in 2026. Richardson back to pass. Out of the change of possession, rolling out to his right. Still looking wide open back there, and it's going to be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids. Bryson Sprenger beats the double team. And Rapids scores again from 49 yards out. And it's 20-0 Wisconsin Rapids. That is a Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. A breakdown in coverage. Richardson rolled out to his right. Told Sprenger to run down the field, and he was wide open. And it was just a foot race to the end zone, and Bryson took it to the house. 20-0 Red Raiders, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is up from Tritz, and it is good. 3:05 to go. First quarter here from Southwood County State.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
$21-0 Wisconsin Rapids, 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And just take a look at how last year went for the Red Raiders. They did not. Oh, they did in the last game of the year. Just checking if they had scored 21 points at all last year. And the last game of the year, they scored 28 in a losing effort at Eau Claire North. Besides that, shutout, 45-0 against River Falls. Lost 30-14 to Rice Lake, 41-6 to East Everest, 56-0 Spash, 14-12 at Wausau West, 24-13 against Marshfield, 29-20 against Eau Claire Memorial, 49-14 against New Richmond, and then 35-28 against Eau Claire North. What a start for the Red Raiders here. Trip row on the return. And Wisconsin Rapids has been all over the place tonight. All right, again, ball at the 29 for the Spartans. What a game for Wisconsin Rapids. Coming home for the first time this year and putting on a show. Something this crowd hasn't seen in quite a while. Smith up the middle. He's going to be ripped down there. Carson Smith on the carry up to the 35-yard line. That'll give him the 34. It'll be 2nd and 5. Take a look here in Queens. Jacob Mizorowski on the mound tonight for the Crew. And his offense has given him 5 runs. Luzajic, first down up to the 42. 5-1 Milwaukee. Bottom of the 5th inning. Jackson Churio with a 2-run home run today. I don't think the Cubs are playing today. Smith tries to stiff arm Weiland, and he's going to be stood up and driven back by Caden Shalinski. A team effort there from Shalinski and Nolan Weiland. And 2nd and 11 coming up. Cubs don't play today. Brewers back at home this weekend against the Rangers. To the sideline. Yeah, it's dropped. I don't know if he would have been able to get his toes in or not. It's going to be a 3rd down and long coming up with 1:44 to go in the first quarter. Cubs and Reds tomorrow at 1:20 from Chicago. Have a doubleheader, just play in the day tomorrow. Just a day game tomorrow. Brewers looking trying to increase that National League Central Division lead with the Cubs not playing tonight. Has his receiver to the near side. A big tackle there. Nicely done by Jaden Collins for another 4th down for Superior coming up. Luke Lundgren on the reception. 4th and 6. With 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Again, Spears only got 1 timeout left. Used 1 on a kickoff and used 1 on the previous possession on a 4th down. Smith back to pass. It is a play action. Still looking to the sideline. It's going to be caught. And first down for Superior. What a job there by Braden Runtala. Heck of a job to keep handle of that ball by Braden Runtala. 5-2 now Brewers. Back to pass. Looking towards the end zone. He's got his receiver. It's incomplete. There's going to be a flag on Wisconsin Rapids by Javon Knighton holding his receiver, Bo Brzezinski, looking for the home run ball, and it's going to be 15 yards up to the 30-yard line. First down Wisconsin, or first down Superior with 36 seconds to go. No, maybe not. What do we got here? There we go. That's going to be a personal foul
the defense.
That's going to be 2 penalties.
15 yards for the previous spot. Result of the play will be a first down.
So he's going to be roughing the passer. It could have been a pass interference or a hold as well on the backside. They'll put him up to the 30-yard line with 36 seconds to go. That's an easy step off there from the 45 up to the 30. Past 7:30 here in Central Wisconsin. It's all Wisconsin Rapids here in the first quarter. We're not even through the first quarter yet. 21-0 Red Raiders. Zayach breaking a couple of tackles up to the 20-yard line, pushing the pile inside the red zone. Oh, and it's going to be taken away by Wisconsin Rapids again. The Red Raiders, another takeaway, and Zayach is hurt bad on the field. Hudson Holman with the takeaway. And Zayach is in a lot of pain. Oh, he is hurt. Hudson Holman with the takeaway. It looked like they just kept on pushing the pile. A second fumble by Zayach. He is in a lot of pain. We'll step aside. My goodness. Second takeaway by the Red Raiders. But hopefully Maxton is going to be okay. Doesn't look like it. We're not going to speculate because that's not what we do here. But he is in a heap of pain down on the field for the Superior Spartans. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Maxton Zayach still down on the field for Superior. And he is sitting up at least. They'll have a couple of linemen come over and try and get him off the field. But as soon as that play happened, he was rolling around in a heap of pain. And just wish the best for him, no doubt about it. 7 touchdowns last week in their win over Eau Claire North. Second takeaway, this time by Hudson Holman. Previous one was J.D. Weiland with the fumble, forced fumble. Hope Maxton will be able to return, but not sure that'll happen. We hope it does because he is a outstanding young player. But now we got to get back to action after the second takeaway from this Wisconsin Rapids defense. Fumble, turnover on downs, and another fumble. Now they'll start deep in their own possession. And hope the best for him, no doubt about it. Looks like maybe his right shoulder. Just from what I was seeing, not speculating, of course, can't do that. Just from what I saw, it looked like a right shoulder injury. Back to pass. Looking, pump faking, stepping up, throwing it, looking for his receiver. Spranger, he's got it. Bryson Spranger goes up and takes it away from Trip Rowe inside Superior territory to the 49-yard line. And whistle was blown. There's a Red Raider injured on the far sidelines. Not sure who it was. Didn't even see that it happened. But again, Bryson Springer going up and making another great play. And we've had some, there's that Caden Shalinsky over there. Looks like number 5. Sitting up, holding the right leg possibly. All right, here's a time for opportunity to give you some games for tomorrow. Go to ZaleskySports.com, our new website. And coming up tomorrow will be Menasha and Mosinee, Menominee at DC Everest, Abbotsford at Colby, Winnebago Lutheran Academy is in Amherst. That's where I'll be. One of the best rivalries in the state, Stratford at Auburndale tomorrow. Marathon is in Auburndale. Thorpe is right here against Assumption. River Falls makes the trip to Marshfield. Wausau East, after a shutout win over Shawano, will go down to La Crosse Logan. Spencer Columbus will be at Pittsville. Waterford will be at Wauwatosa West. Cadott will be in Stanley Boyd. Kaukauna will be at Notre Dame. Loyal Greenwood will be at Neilsville Grand, the battle of the co-ops. Verona will be in Oconomowoc. And Winneconne will be in Omro. Those are the games that we have on Zaleski Sports. You can go to boundwisconsin.com, boundwisconsin.com for all of the other matchups. Tomorrow, New Richmond and Spash tied at 7. Not sure how much time is left. 6:06 to go in the first half. We're still in the first quarter, everybody. Here from Southwood County Stadium. 13 seconds will take us to the end of the first quarter. A quarter dominated by Wisconsin Rapids. 3 touchdowns, 2 takeaways, and a couple of big-time plays on offense. We've played the first 12 minutes of the high school football season here at Southwood County Stadium. It is Wisconsin Rapids 21 and Superior nothing. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Kenny Chesney serenading us here into the second quarter from Wisconsin Rapids. I just saw on his social media the other day, Kenny Chesney, after a tour stop somewhere in the U.S., he took his whole band to Maui for a week. Not too bad of a vacation. Kenny Chesney, of course, the country music legend, the Island Man. Him and Jimmy Buffett got to hung out quite a bit. All right, Wisconsin Rapids will have it at the 49-yard line. And a lot of guys over on that Superior side who did not see. They haven't taken anybody to the locker room at all for Maxton Luzajic, but be a big loss if they lose him. No doubt about it. On our side, too, I liked watching him play. I was looking forward to it. Right up the middle to the 45-yard line. A nice carry there for Brooks Anderley. Chase Geathers was in there as well. Oh, quickly right up to the line of scrimmage. Trips, Geathers in motion. There's an illegal motion on Wisconsin Rapids. Hit as he throws it, looking up again to Springer. That's incomplete. It looked like Brooks Anderley left early. 2 flags on the play. Looks like the tailback Brooks Anderley left a little early.
2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Illegal substitution on the defense. Too many men on the field. Illegal man downfield on the offense. Those penalties will offset. Will replace second down.
That's why I'm up here and not on the field. Neither one of those penalties is what I thought it was going to be. We'll play it again here on second down with 11:35 to go in the second quarter. Definitely looked like Brooks Anderley was leaving early. But we'll try it again. 3 receivers to the near side for Wisconsin Rapids. Julius Knighton in there as well. Now Anderley flanks Richardson to the left side. Geller's in motion. Pitches it out to Gellers. Tries to get the edge. Has the edge. Looking for another block. He got tripped up there, but not after another Wisconsin Rapids first down up to the 38-yard line. And another injured player. Nope. No injury. They might have to bring him out, though, because they whistled the play. They whistled stoppage because he was on the field. Gellers exits stage left. At this point, it's kind of hard to even think of a single MVP of this game. Might be the whole gosh darn team the way that they've been playing today for Wisconsin Rapids. Still a long way to go. Long way to go. 21-0 Wisconsin Rapids, 11 minutes to go, second quarter. Richardson keeps it himself, pitches it out to the near side, looking to get the edge, and rumbling inside the 30-yard line is Anderley. And it's going to be close to another first down. And they say it's another first down for Wisconsin Rapids. Nope. Nope, first down for Wisconsin Rapids. There we go. We got to move the chains here, guys. Don't listen to the PA guy. Listen to the officials. All right, trips again to the left side for Owen Richardson and Wisconsin Rapids. Looking to strike again here in the first half. Back to pass, looking across the middle. It's incomplete. And incidental contact. They're asking for an offensive pass or a defensive pass interference. It's going to be second down and 10. That was just an unfortunate play for the Red Raiders. Had the slant across the middle, but was broken up because of the hit. The guy going across the middle. Latrell Rogers into the game, number 28 for the Red Raiders. In that slot there on the left side. Back to pass again. Looking. Finds Rogers. It's incomplete. Third down coming up. Maybe after this play, we'll see if we can get a shot of the moon, Madison, over beyond the baseball fields out there. One benefit of sitting on the west side, you watch the moon rise here at Wisconsin Rapids. Once it gets into the fall time, get the foliage out there and the trees beyond the baseball and softball quadplex. Back to pass, pressure on, looking for Springer again. And in and out of the hands. That would have been a heck of a catch. He's made a few of them already. Fourth down coming up. I don't know the kind of leg that Aspen Tritz has got on him, but that would be a whale of a kick. It'll be fourth down and 10 here. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling of Wisconsin Rapids. Place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Fourth down and 10 for the Red Raiders. 10:18 to go, second quarter. Richardson back to pass. Two-step drop, rolling out to his right. Across the middle, it's going to be caught. Knee down, did he make it? It's going to be close. It is a first down for Wisconsin Rapids. Chase Geathers just got enough. That's what you ask receivers on plays like that. You get to the sticks, maybe a yard or a half a yard beyond the sticks, and you make the catch. That was perfectly executed by Wisconsin Rapids. First and 10 inside the red zone. Hands up the middle again. Popped there. Anderley on the carry. Second down, 21-0 Wisconsin Rapids. They power us here. They help us get internet. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet. It never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. Geathers moves out a little bit further on the left side as the slot receiver. Back to pass, looking for Geathers again, and finds Spranger, breaks a tackle, gets a block from Geathers to the corner, reaches to the end zone. He's out of bounds. The long frame couldn't stay in. It's going to be first and goal inside the 5. First and goal inside the 5. That was a heck of a block out there by Chase Geathers. Rapids looking to go up 4 scores here tonight. Again, in the one game that they did win a couple of years ago, that was it wasn't a Hail Mary by any means, but it was a last-second touchdown from Owen Richardson to Leo Rangel in that near side corner in the south end zone. And that was a prayer. That was a heck of a play. Richardson under center this time. And fumble. And Richardson's going to be falling on top of it at the 5-yard line. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids for all your plumbing and heating needs. Why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. Springer back into the game for J.D. Weiland. Weiland more in there as a blocker after a fumbled snap that pushed him back 3 yards. Don't need him in there right now. And Coach Krenz will take his second time out of the half. 8:22 to go here in the first frame. We'll keep it here and remind you that, what do we got here? Spash and New Richmond. They make the kick. I don't think so. Spash 14, New Richmond 13. Rapids and Spash right here next week. Mike Wendland on the call for you. Chippewa Falls 21, Eau Claire Memorial nothing. I don't know how many games are actually going on this Thursday. You know where I'll go? I'll go to boundwisconsin.com. Let's see if, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Going to go back on ZaleskiSports.com. Look at scores for today. There we go. That's boys soccer and the other football today. Lots of soccer. Girls volleyball today as well. There's football. Fuller Academy, Milwaukee Bayview, Milwaukee Washington, Milwaukee Pulaski, Amory and Unity, Appleton North. What did I do here? Now in the pistol for Richardson. Looking to the end zone. Up, touchdown. Colby Dix goes up again over Trip Rowe. And Wisconsin Rapids scores again. 27-0. That's a Surf Pro touchdown. Call Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Other games, Elmwood, Plum City, and Augusta, Kimberly and Bayport. That's a big-time game. Oconto and Chilton, Bonduel and Coleman is a big game as well. Richardson on the hold. Tritz on the kick. Low snap. Good hold is up, and it is good. 8:16 to go, first half. 28-0 Red Raiders. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Mega Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MedaCustom.com.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. 28-0 Red Raiders. Couple of takeaways, couple of big stops, and a couple of massive offensive plays for the Red Raiders. I don't want to somber anything up, but again, our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers out to Adam Mossman's family, the young man that passed away on Saturday last week after a head injury that he sustained it last week. Alma Center, Lincoln, and Turtle Lake. And then just today, Briggs Maxwell from Ithaca, just a freshman, passed away in a farming accident. Also a football player. That one bounced. It's going to be taken by Anderson at the 5. The outside has the edge and run out of bounds near the 27-yard line. Made a lot out of nothing.
That is Thomas Anderson on a good return, pushed out of bounds by...
And it's going to be Superior football.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Spartans at the 25.
They put him at the 25-yard line. An overcast night, beautiful night here in Wisconsin Rapids. Even more so for the home football team, 28-0. Smith rolling out to his left, has his receiver caught, 30-yard line, 32-yard line, and taken down there. A nice reception by Luke Lundgren. And looks like Maxton Luriach is on the bench without a jersey on. That would have been a normal play for Maxton to get. And Thomas Anderson with the carry, and J.D. Weiland right in the backfield. Third down coming up. Third down at about 2.5, 3 yards. 72 degrees here in Wisconsin Rapids on this final Thursday of August. Hard to believe. Anderson tries to get the edge. Karbowski is there. It's going to be a first down for Superior up to the 37-yard line. They haven't had a problem moving the ball. It's just sustaining drives and not turning it over. Have the Spartans. Back to pass. Across the middle. It's going to be caught and sandwiched. And taken down at the 43-yard line was Luke Lundgren. I don't know if you can see it on the on the play or not, but the two receivers here, Easton Visker and Trip Roy, they didn't even move on that play. It was all Luke Lundgren or nothing. Again, they're just standing there. They're not doing anything. Looking for the home run ball, and tipped at the last second out there by Javon Knighton.
Pass intended for Lavard, broken up by Javon Knighton.
Again, just one-man routes. Visker and Roy haven't moved on the last two plays. There they go. Smith's going to keep it himself. Breaks a tackle, and they're going to get fallen on there by Nolan Weiland. Third down and a little bit more manageable here for the Spartans. 6:30 to go in the first half. Again, at halftime, able to view our first episode from Dan Lau on the 2026 Elk Mound Mounders Hard Knocks. Also check it out on YouTube. Anderson, no, Smith's going to keep it himself. Fall inside the 35. It's going to be fourth down again for the Spartans. Carter Krabowski in there. Just past 8 o'clock, Steve Maves, Madison Seavey here from Southwood County Stadium. Week 2 of the high school football season, and it is all Red Raiders. 28-0, looking to snap a 10-game losing streak dating back to last year. Oh, my goodness. J.D. Weiland is there. That was a fourth down. It's another turnover on downs. JT might be a player of the game. The defense might be players of the game. What a play. What a game so far for the Red Raiders defense. First and 10. See if Rapids can get another one in here. One timeout remaining. 5.5 minutes to go. In motion, hands it off on the outside for Latrell Rogers, and he loses a yard.
That'll be a pass to Latrell Rogers for a loss of 1.
Like Carrie Van Aert with State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options. Come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Aert with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. And beautiful night here in central Wisconsin. Even more beautiful for the home team. Rogers in motion again. Richardson's going to keep it himself. Try to get the edge. He's got the edge. The quarterback into past the 45. Again, Owen is a big quarterback and very hard to bring down. And he got another first down. Gained 12 on the play up to the 48-yard line.
That'll be a Red Raider first down.
Another powerful run from the senior quarterback. He could play a player of the game. J.D. Weiland could be. Bryson Spranger could be. Back to pass. Oh, and he fumbled the ball, and now it's a fight for the ball. Could be the first turnover, but Richardson muscles it away and comes away with it.
That's a fumble by Richardson.
He was going to try and get Chase Gathers on the bubble screen or on the bubble pass, and just fell right out of his hands. Second and 17 now for Wisconsin Rapids. One of the first real mistakes the Red Raiders have made. Didn't cost them that time, though. Back to pass. Looking to the sideline. Spranger with the reception. And back near the original line of scrimmage. They'll rip him out at the 49-yard line. Gain 8 on the play. It's going to be third down and 9 coming up. Caden Shalinsky back out there. Good to see him back out there. Brooks Anderle out there. And Owen Richardson gets the call from the sidelines. Head coach Mike Krenz has gotten this team to believe here tonight. Hudson is a whole different animal. That's no doubt about it. But with Wisconsin Rapids being a Division II team this year, in the postseason, you just got to get in and see what happens. Back to pass. Pressure on. Looking to the sidelines. Has his receiver. Shalinsky keeps his feet to the end zone. Touchdown. Wisconsin Rapids. 51 yards from Owen Richardson to Caden Shalinsky on the flag route. And then it was just a foot race to the end zone. And Wisconsin Rapids scores again. That's a Surf Pro touchdown. Call Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. 49 more for Owen Richardson, and Wisconsin Rapids is up 34-0. With no Maxton Luriach for Superior. This one could put a bow on this one early. It is up, and it is good. 4:16 to go, first half. 35-0 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
An offensive explosion here for the Red Raiders. Defense has been sensational. And Rapids leads at 35-0. At halftime, we'll have to look up some information. Last time that Rapids has done this to somebody. It's been a while. Going to be taken at the 9-yard line. Near side, breaks a couple of tackles. To the edge, tripped up there. Nice return by Cooper Labard. And first down, Superior coming up. See if we can get any First and 10 for Superior. 4 minutes to go. We're still in the first half. Wisconsin Rapids leads it 35-0. And have given the home crowd a something to cheer about here tonight. Run up the middle. A nice gain there. Was that Thomas Anderson maybe? Yep.
Gain of 6 by Thomas Anderson, out to the 36.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Run up the middle. Anderson again. Near a first down. Third down and short coming up. They did beat Appleton West 31-0 back in 2023, but that wasn't a running clock. 33-14 against Wausau East the very next week. Let's see if we can find a possible running clock game here. Run up the middle. Smith into Rapids territory. Nice run there by senior quarterback Carson Smith to the 49.
Quarterback keeper Smith will gain a 12. Tackled by Jaden Collins.
They did beat Appleton West. There it is right there. Friday, October 7th of 2022. They beat them here in Wisconsin Rapids 48-0. Do we have that game? Looks like it. Carson Smith stepping up. Across the middle. Oh, a huge collision. But it looks like Nolan Weiland hit his own guys. Easton Visker was standing there. Excuse me, that's Trip Roy. That was Trip Roy on the pass. It's Trip Roy on the pass, and he didn't go anywhere. Smith run up the middle. Inside the 40 to the 38. Another first down for Superior with 2:40 to go in the first half. That was a 48-0 win for Wisconsin Rapids over Appleton West. That was back in 2022 here in Wisconsin Rapids. I can imagine that's the last time that a game like this has gone in the favor of the Red Raiders. New Richmond leads Spash 21-14. Looking to the end zone. Has a man through the hands of Cooper Labard. And it's going to be second down coming up.
Pass intended Labard, broken up.
Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. Yeah, Stratford is at Auburndale, or excuse me, Stratford is at Edgar tomorrow. Marathon is at Auburndale. My apologies if I misspoke. Smith again, a run up the middle, gets a block, and Nolan Weiland decleats him at the 25-yard line.
Smith up the middle for 15 yards for a Spartan first down. Tackled by Nolan Weiland.
It wasn't tackled. He was leveled. 2:10 to go here in the first half. Back to pass. Smith looking, rolling out to his right. Looking to the end zone. Has his receiver. And again dropped in the end zone. Looks like Bo Brzezinski out there, the intended receiver.
Once again, junior high football players, you can please report.
Second and 10 at the 25.
Raptors football players and coaches, please report to the visitor side bleachers on the east side of Southwood County Stadium.
We've got volleyball for you next week. I think some soccer next week as well. And of course, football on Friday. No football Thursday. Conference openers starting up on Thursday or on Friday. Smith up the middle, and J.D. Weiland wrestles him to the ground, along with Noah Baria in there with J.D. And the final timeout of the half for Superior with 1:41 to go. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative. Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873, 715-424-1873 to start the conversation today. Let's check out some Major League Baseball. Brewers at the Mets tonight. Last check I saw, it was 6-2 Brewers. Still 6-2. They're in the bottom of the seventh. In Queens, New York Mets having another disappointing year. All the money that they spend and they can't win. It's quite the shock. Turn it on, and what do I see? An error. Awesome. There's third baseman over there for the Crew tonight. Joey Ortiz with the error. Throw over to Andrew Vaughn at first base. No good, no good. Back to pass. Smith stepping up. Rolling out to his right and throws it away. Smart idea. Fourth down coming up. 95 seconds to go. You never know. What do you get, a stop here on fourth down? You have about a minute, 25 seconds or so to get down the field. With Rapids has one timeout left. You never know. Got to get a stop here first. Back to pass. Smith across the middle and incomplete. And Rapids will have it with 1:31 to go. Only 4 seconds off the clock. And another turnover on downs.
It'll be a Red Raider first down at the 23.
Rapids got to go 77 yards here in a minute and 31 seconds. Kind of forgot, Packers play tomorrow too at Lambeau. That's going to be the final game at Lambeau before Wisconsin and Notre Dame play on September 6th on a Sunday. And the Packers start, of course, on the 13th in Minnesota. All right, here we go. Richardson in the shotgun, back to pass. Rolling out to his right. Still looking, got hit and incomplete, nobody home. And it's going to be second down and 10 coming up. Hardest hit that Owen has taken tonight. Xavier Jones on the pressure. That was a good job by Spear, getting a little pressure up the middle this time. Not allowing Richardson to really survey the defense. Springer lined up to the near side. He's been the big receiver tonight. Back to pass again. Looking on the out route. He's got him to the sideline, and he stays in bounds. Great tackle by Riker Redosh. Springer is hurt, holding his right ankle. It's a first down, but they're going to start the clock right away.
And that is a Red Raider first down.
Yep, he didn't get out of bounds. That was a great tackle by Riker Redash. 65 seconds to go. No urgency here for Red Raiders. I mean, they're up 35-0, but you always want to tack some more on. Run up the middle, and no bueno on that one, a gain of 2. And they might be content of just running this one out. Chase Gathers on the carry. Second and 8, 35 seconds to go. No urgency here for the Red Raiders. Back to pass to the sideline, caught, and that should take us to the end.
Pass is complete.
And Coach Krenz isn't going to take a timeout. 15 seconds to go. Confusion all over the place. That's all right. It's been a one heck of a half for the Red Raiders. Richardson rolling out. Looking for a Hail Mary hit as he throws. It has his receiver open. Caught. But that will take us. There's a flag on the play. Colby Dix on the reception. But it might be a penalty on Julius Knighton. Half, quarter cannot end on a defensive penalty. But it looks like it's going to go on Wisconsin Rapids. And that'll take us finally to the end of our first half. Here from Southwood County, it was all Red Raiders. Here through the first 24 minutes, a couple of takeaways, turnover on downs, and 5 offensive scores here for Wisconsin Rapids. 35-0 Red Raiders. Enjoy our first episode of Elk Mound Hard Knocks. You've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Linebacker. Brady Sundin.
And just about the excitement of starting the year off. It's already August, and you guys are going to scrimmage next week. Just talk about how you're going to prepare for that and a game the following week.
Well, yeah, for the seniors, we've been preparing since 4 years ago. I mean, we've had long off seasons every year. We've been in the weight room. We've been excited all year long for this moment, and this is our senior year. All the guys below us are ready, and are ready for us to stand up and be leaders this year. And I think we're going to have a good one, and the scrimmage is going to go well, and we're just going to propel us into the season this year. And I think it's going to be a good one this year.
I mean, yeah, we're all putting in that work. You know, got a great group of seniors. It's like a brotherhood. It's not even a group. Yeah, we're all putting in the work, pretty locked in. We got a lot of high expectations.
Elk Mound enters the 2026 campaign with high hopes. They're coming off a 3-6 season, but only lost a handful of seniors. Coach David Liu and his team have plenty of returning talent.
Down there, back 7, way down there. Every D-line, right with coach. Let's go, let's go. Yes, sir.
Brady, ready to pop out the flag. Brady's got bat.
Right down!
Wrap up. Good.
Sure, wrap up!
Next group, switch sides. Switch sides. Brady, you go outside here. Okay, play it on this side.
Good. Hey, guys, remember got pads on. Wrap up. Wrap up.
Got it, Brady. One more, Brady. There you go.
Go! Hut!
Back. Good. Hey.
Hut! Break down! Good job!
Hey, stay here, get tapped out.
Tap out, you guys!
Hey, if you have a penny on, hand the penny to the person you're replacing.
Okay.
Please. I definitely want you to get an outside rep today. Hey, Roder, I definitely want you to get an inside rep today too at some point in time.
Early on, the Mounders familiarize themselves with their playbook and give guys reps at different spots.
Hot!
Yeah!
Hey.
Hut!
Very good, Parker Root. Very good, Parker Root. Hey, stay where you are. Get tapped out. If you have a penny on, give that penny to this guy. They can red scout for you.
You're going to get a chance. You're going to get your time. Sometimes you got to be a little bit more patient. But it's going to happen. And when it does, be ready to excel. Excel in your role. We talked about this, about being a team and be about good teammates. You got to sacrifice sometimes for the good, just like your families at home. You sacrifice a little bit, all right? Really nice job. Okay, a couple announcements. Tonight,
Beginning of the season means early practices for the team and opportunities for team bonding activities as they take advantage of the time before school starts.
Start off by saying your name.
Norman Hansen.
Yeah, and you were O-line, D-line?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Talk about what you've seen from both sides of the ball on the line so far.
Well, first time I was here, when I was a freshman, everybody looked promising. You know, it was nice to be a part of the team. And as I grew with it, I could tell coaches were starting to really get the team up. Everybody was really learning like the culture of Elk Mound here. And the line has gotten much bigger now. I mean, when I was a freshman, we didn't have this many this many people in the line in a while. I mean, we have like 20, 30 guys out, and the lines are filled. I mean, it looks so much more promising.
We're expecting to be a good team, a big bond of brothers. We got a lot of people coming back, so we've been moving through stuff faster than most years, and everybody's been having a lot of camaraderie. We've been loud, hooting and hollering, all that stuff. Like, just everybody's getting along well, flying through things fast, getting the plays down, all that. But our team has been great. Everybody knows their assignments, everybody knows where they're going, and we're able to get plays down on the first time we do it and not have to make mistakes the first couple times and then finally get it. It's just been smooth through everything.
We got accelerators, and we've got punt, scout, punt, block, gonna need ya. Here we go, Marty, break them down. Come on, Marty! Go, punt, block, rub it in. Last day we get to hit today.
Elk Mound rounded out their second week with a scrimmage at Stanley Boyd, and they now prepare for their first game on the road at Spooner, a team they lost to by 1 point to open the season last year. The Mounders look to get some revenge and start their season on a high note.
You are our free guy, so we gotta come out so that he either has to come and get us or leave us. Don't come too far, but about 1 yard up field and 1 yard outside, and then you're coming tight to here. If he goes out, be ready to like knock a hand down, step over some stuff here. Easton, starting outside, crashing down, because we want him coming down with you. We want you to be his primary concern, and you're crashing right into DJ.
Kicking and blocking work occurs, and then groups split and rotate between different drills, emphasizing blocking, tackling, and footwork.
Best one right here. Loser's got a push up. If you don't get 3 yards, you got to push up. If you get 3 yards, you got one. Hit him! Yeah! Hey, good one to end on, Declan. Hey, break us down, Declan. Good job, bud. We got NDD.
The last 2 weeks have been a lot of fun around here. We found out we got some really good senior leaders. The kids are really stepping up. Like I said before, we're over 60 kids in our program. We were fortunate enough to go over to Stanley Boyd, had a decent scrimmage. All of our kids got to scrimmage at the varsity JV or JV2 level. And now we're just, preparing. We're preparing for our first game, preparing for that first test of who we are going to be and what our identity is going to be. And, we keep talking about this, the little details, doing the things correctly all the time, not just some of the time, but all the time. And we've really seen a great attitude with our kids and a lot of smiles and a lot of team building. These guys do a lot of things together. We went to Wakanda Water Park last week together. They go down to the creek together, they eat together, they go golfing together, and that are the best teams when kids get together, do things as a family. So we're really, really excited to see what happens this Friday night. As far as Spooner, they have been a great opponent for us. We've played them non-conference. We played them in the playoffs, 3 overtimes during the COVID year. Just a great, well-run program up there. And I have a lot of respect for those guys, and so does our team. And we know that we're going to go up there and it's going to be a battle. They've been thinking about that. They've been preparing for it. That 1-point loss last year really hurt. But, hopefully that gave us a little bit of motivation to be better. And again, like we keep talking about, paying attention to the little details this year and have a little bit of fun up there too.
Everyone on the line, everyone on the line. Yeah.
Time it.
We're underway in Spooner. Elk Mound elects to kick, and the defense gets to work right away. Strong tackling and good coverage by Connor Mock lead to a 3-and-out from the rails. A muffed punt turns into great field position for the Mounder offense.
Hey, maximum effort right now. Right now. Clap back, baby. Here we go, offense. Let's go, offense.
The first snap on offense of the season results in a William Thatcher rushing touchdown. Good start for the Mounders.
Let's go!
Another forced punt from Spooner, and their special teams woes continue with an overhead snap. Jackson Fiesel delivers a strike to Adam Roeder, who runs it in for a touchdown. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. 2-point conversion successful on the Parker Rude carry. Spooner looks to turn the tides with a kick return touchdown from Noah Wexted. Rude answers back with a nice return of his own to set up a carry of his own for 25 plus yards. The rushing touchdown brings momentum back to the Mounders. Roeder and Zachariah Brantner converge on a tackle to force a fumble on the next Spooner drive. Fiesel airs it out for Rude, who makes a grab inside the 5. Thatcher punches it in as the Elk Mound offense is firing on all cylinders. They lead 27-6. The Rails are forced to punt yet again, and Gavin Dean makes a tackle for a safety. They look to Jace Fleesburg the next drive, and he picks up another Mounder score. All things going Elk Mound. The strong rushing continues from Elk Mound in the second quarter. Thatcher racks up his 3rd touchdown.
Job, Ace. Good job. Hey, that's good. Good job, big house.
Spooner looks to fight back going into the half as Jax Foss connects with Benjamin Eichten.
I don't want to give this up, okay? I do not want to give this up, right? Really mess with him, okay? Really mess with him here, all right? Hey, we're in 0 on the back end, right? Very good inside technique, right? Slow till you know backers, still read that fullback here, all right?
The Mounder defense makes some strong tackles in the 10 to keep the Rails out of the end zone. 43-7, Elk Mound at the break.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Elk Mound 43, Spooner 7.
Just a few things like that. But here's the deal. Does that mean that we can be any less intense or pay any less attention to details in the second half? If anything, what are we going to do? Be better. Be better. Good job. Young guys, you're going to get a crack. I always said, prepare for your opportunity comes back. You got to be ready. Who's ready? I am. And our older guys are going to be right there cheering everybody on, because that's what a good family does. All right? Pay attention. Let's take care of it. Where's the water?
The second half gave Coach Lou a chance to give all of his guys a shot at playing. They turned the ball over a couple times and let up a touchdown, but made some nice defensive stops along the way. Most importantly, it was an opportunity for everyone to get their feet wet week 1. The 43-14 victory was the exact tone they were looking to set for the year.
White pants, huh? Yeah. Hey, first of all, I want to tell you something. And I said it over there, and I mean it. And I said it when we first met tonight. This is a different standard. This is a different team. We talk about Clover Belt speed. We talk about Clover Belt standards. If we want to be elite, be in the top with the best teams, that's what it's going to take every week. It's over. Once you leave this field tonight, this is over. Saturday and Sunday we'll have film out to you guys. Monday, who do we think about now? Woomer. Get ready for Woomer. Now, can I ask you a question? Our Monday last week was good, right? What's this Monday going to be like? Better. What's Tuesday going to be like? Better. What's Wednesday going to be like? Better. And Thursday? Better. Yeah, because we couldn't have gotten much worse on Thursday. But hey, so proud of all you guys. Everybody got in the game. Everybody did something great. You know, I'm going to point out Brady Sandini came up to me before the game, and he goes to me, he goes, "Go talk to you." Yeah. I looked all over, I can't find my helmet. He wasn't crying, but he thought I was going to be mad. Inside I was a little bit, but is that going to help me to be mad at him? No. Did he have a good game? Heck right. You're darn right, guys. Proud of you. Right? Tommy, never played football. Did you have fun?
I did.
Yeah. Did you learn something?
I did.
Yeah. Jace, opportunity knocked, didn't it? You answered. All of you guys answered. We had an opportunity, we got better. But that's only one step. That's only one step. Just the beginning. That's right, Norman. Just the beginning. You got to get some guys healthy. And every week we get 1% better. Every day we get 1% better. That's our goal. Now we only think about Bloomer. We don't think about anybody else. Once we do this field, we think about Bloomer. We thank your parents. We thank anybody else that came here. So we got to watch what time is it? 9:04. You have till 9:25 to be in that locker room. That's it. Okay? All right? Because we want to get home. I got to feed my dogs. All right? All right. Everybody up.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. You can watch the end of that episode on our YouTube page at Zaleski Sports on YouTube. Getting ready for the second half here from Wisconsin Rapids. It's all Red Raiders here tonight, 35-0. As, again, big defensive plays, big defensive stops, and really no answer for Superior in this one, especially after the second fumble recovery. Their second takeaway of the half in the first half after Maxton Luzajic went down for the Spartans. He's got his right arm in a sling on the far side of the sidelines and will not return here tonight. Hopefully he will be available for upcoming games. Wisconsin Rapids started the game with the receive. They went down and scored, and now they start the second half with the kickoff. And a big end-over-end kick, again taken by Tritz. It's fumbled, bobbled, kicked, and staying on the feet again, and tripped up was Trip Roy. Other games on the network tonight, Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire Memorial, 35-0 Chi High. Again, all games, Big Rivers and Wisconsin Valley tonight. And New Richmond is up 28-14 on Spash. Wisconsin Rapids might be the only Wisconsin Valley team here tonight to pull off a victory. Again, last time this happened, the last time the Rapids had a running clock on a team at home, 48-0 on Appleton West back in 2022, I think I said. That was a 48-0 win for the Red Raiders that night. Coach Krenz looking for his first win of his Rapids career. A nice pass just over the head of his intended receiver, Cooper Labard. Rapids hasn't won a game since Week 9 of 2024. That was here against Eau Claire North, winless a year ago. Superior just snapped a 29-game losing streak last week against Eau Claire North. Run up the middle for Cooper Smith. He's got some room up to the 40-yard line.
Smith for the good gain, out to the 40, tackled by Nolan Weiland.
On now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, starting as low as $49 on Starfire tires plus price match guarantee on all tire brands. When it comes to tires, look no further than Sherrill Tire and Auto Service in Stevens Point, Marshfield, Weston, and here in Wisconsin Rapids. And 16 games for you tomorrow. Check those out at ZaleskiSports.com. Quick injury, we're back at it. Again, hoping to have a post-game interview with a player or two. First thoughts are J.D. and J.D. Weiland and Owen Richardson. Rolling out to the left. Has his receiver wide open, incomplete. His intended receiver was Easton Visker. Yeah, Brandon Bierkow will join you tomorrow night here from Southwood County Stadium as the Assumption Royals will take on the Thorpe Cardinals. Assumption was supposed to have a game at Alma Center later on this year. Again, if you are new to the stream or new to high school football in the state of Wisconsin in the last week, there goes Carson Smith. Upended by Caden Shalinsky into Wisconsin Rapids territory. Nice run there by the senior quarterback. But you see our logo up there in the top right corner. Adam Mossman from Alma Center Lincoln passing away after an injury last week at Turtle Lake. A severe head injury. And it is another fumble, but recovered by Superior. And then earlier today was Briggs Maxwell. Adam Mossman was a senior. Quarterback for Alma Center Lincoln. Traumatic brain injury last week and passing away on Saturday. And then Briggs Maxwell today from Ithaca, as J.D. Weiland with a big tackle there. And now it's getting a little out of hand. Lots of flags come in, pushing, shoving, tackling. Who was that? Hudson Homan out there. Hudson had the forced fumble or recovered fumble on the Maxon Lou, the Rizich injury. And then, Briggs Maxwell today from Ithaca, freshman, passing away from a farming incident this morning. Let's see what our official announces here. They're giving you penalties against both sides here with 7:31 to go in the third quarter.
There's 2 penalties on the play, 1 by each team. We have a live ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense. Defense. We have unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Those penalties offset. We'll replay second down.
In high school football, you are not permitted to say numbers, but one of them, a couple of linemen for Superior. I think Hudson Homan was the other one for Wisconsin Rapids. He was in the scruff of things there. I don't know why the marker is moving back. Where are we going here? Second down marker moved all the way back to 2nd and 13. There, yeah, you don't need offsetting penalties.
Because they're both dead ball fouls, the ball will
Third
be
down.
placed
Yep.
at the end of the run.
Yep, third down. Forgot his flag. So it should be third down, correct. Yep. After it was a dead ball post-play penalty. Say that 10 times fast. Post-play penalty. 7:20 to go, third quarter. Smith's going to keep it himself. J.D. Weiland right there in the backfield. And a late flag comes in. It might have been a face mask on J.D. They're going to say because he celebrated. He put his hands up in celebration. I don't think that JD's been doing that the entire game.
After the play was over, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, 15 yards, first down.
After every tackle tonight, JD has made that motion and has made that and has done the exact same thing, and they finally call him here they call him up 35-0 game with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. To the end zone, it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They may have caught it, but he was out of bounds. Yeah, situations like that, you just shake your head and wonder what's going on. But, again, they got a harder job than we've got, the officials do. And Carson Smith up the middle. He's going to be hit there inside the red zone for Superior with 5:40 to go. But, again, JD's been doing that all night. Hudson Holman, a late substitution in. Able to get him off, yep. Carson Smith going to be ripped down there by Nolan Weiland. Ross Escott just able to get off the field. Second down here. Smith hands up to Anderson. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. Off the right side, stood up and taken down inside the 5, and there is a penalty flag at the 10-yard line. Official looking in Oakley Pluis's way, but they're going to be a hold on Superior.
10 yards from the previous spot will repeat second down.
What do we got? 4:35 to go here in this one. 8:48 here this evening from Wisconsin Rapids. That's picture perfect evening here in late August. Final Thursday of August. Goodness, hard to believe. Smith's going to keep it himself up the middle, taken down there, and a late flag again.
Smith up the middle for a gain, tackled by Vine. There are flags on the play.
Might be a face mask, yep. Connor Vine.
Face mask on the defense, 5 yards. Will be added to the end of the run. Second down.
I think Connor Vine in there. The senior defensive lineman.
Timeout, Wisconsin Rapids.
Wisconsin Rapids takes a timeout with 3:42 to go here in the third quarter. We'll step aside. Back after this. Hans Zaleski Sports presented by Midstate Technical College.
Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night, all on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf. Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night, all on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf.
the quality materials.
All right, good. I think we're good. All right. Had a little bit of a hiccup there, but Hudson Holman with the interception in the end zone. There was a couple of flags, a couple of big-time hits. Holman's second takeaway of the night. And we'll see what the penalty is. A couple of hard collisions. Rapids offensive, or first-team offense still out there. How much time we got? 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Our head official talking to head coach Mike Krenz. Third takeaway of the night for Wisconsin Rapids defense. We'll see what the final call is going to be. There was a injury for Superior, number 54, Billy Brayman. His helmet got popped off.
On the return, blindside block on the defense. Half the distance of the goal from the spot of the foul. First down, red.
So now Coach Krenz over here making his way. A very aggressive walk to the defensive area, the bench area. Team's up 35-0, but never a dull moment to have a time to coach. And he is not happy with his defense. Owen Richardson is going to be stood up and driven back there. And another flag comes in. It's going to go on Superior this time. Now the Superior sidelines is irate. It's going to be a personal foul on the Spartans now. Bryson Spranger comes in. Owen Richardson is in the middle of the conversation with the officials. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Rivalry game next week. Stevens Point coming to town to take on Wisconsin Rapids. It wasn't a pretty game last year, but if Wisconsin Rapids plays like they did in the first half tonight, it's going to be a heck of a game here from Southwood County Stadium next week. 7 o'clock, Mike Wendland here from Southwood County next Friday night.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. 15 yards, first down.
I don't think it's like basketball, and correct me if I'm wrong, but every time that somebody gets a technical foul in basketball, the ref has to write up a report. If you have to, if you've got to write up a report every time somebody gets an unsportsmanlike conduct, you're going to run out of paper for this game. Richardson back to pass. Pressure on to the sidelines. Incomplete. A heck of an effort. Good defense there. Julius Knighton, his intended receiver. 1:45 to go here in the third quarter. J.D. Weiland, Owen Richardson going to be our Zaleski Sports players of the game tonight. I have an opportunity to go talk to those two guys at the conclusion of this game. Rapids going to get their first win in a long time. Spranger with the reception. Good tackle over there by Trip Rowe. Third down coming up.
Successful to Spranger out at the 30. Nice wrap up by Trip Rowe.
Third down and 5. 50 seconds to go. Here in the third quarter. And that one was left short. See if that'll take us to the end of the quarter. There we go. Week 9. Let's see how many it'll last Siri here in a second. October 18th. How many days ago was it? October 18th, 2024. Fourth down for Wisconsin Rapids. And that'll take us to the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter we go. Wisconsin Rapids leads at 35-0. Rapids looking for their first.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Jump around here as we get to the fourth quarter. It's been 678 days since Wisconsin Rapids won their last regular season game against, again, that was against Eau Claire North on October 18th of 2024 here at Southwood County Stadium. And Rapids will punt it away here to start the fourth quarter, leading 35-0. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Don't forget to stick around for our Key Savings Bank post-game show. Opportunity to talk to J.D. Weiland and Owen Richardson. Big night for both of those seniors here to start off the home season after a tough loss last week at Hudson. Again, would not be surprised to see Hudson in level 3 or level 4 again this year. And then Superior jumped off sides. It's going to be close. What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to be a first down. Going to bring the JV offense or first team offense for the JVers in here. And Rapids will come away with a week 2 win and even up their record at 1. Oh. It's going to be like 4th and a half an inch. They might have to get centimeters out now. And the clock has not started yet here in the fourth quarter because of now they're just counting lines. From where they were, it's going to be fourth down. What are we measuring here?
Offsides on the defense. As a result of the penalty, it's going to be a first down, Wisconsin Rapids.
All right, so they do give them the first down. You got to wait now here, guys. Who is that? L.J. Schmutzer in. Schmutzer, 6-foot sophomore. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up for a free consultation today. L.J. Schmutzer in for the first time. And whistle blows. Rob Scott, frustrated with the officials or frustrated with his team? Probably both at this point.
A final from City Field tonight. Mizorowski with the win. Brewers 8, Mets 2.
All right, long conversation here with Superior head coach Rob Scott. They're going to have a long 4-hour bus trip home after this. Luckily for them, though, I don't think school has started up there, so they don't have to worry about getting back to class tomorrow. Now do they move it back? All right, well, now they moved it back. After further review.
The ball will be placed 1 yard short. It'll be 4th and 1.
Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. 4th and a half a yard here. Clock still hasn't started in the fourth quarter. Been sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for this quarter to start. LJ Schmutzer under center, trying to get Spear to jump off sides. That doesn't happen. He's going to keep it himself, though, off the left side. He's not going to make it. Gets a block, gets another block. Oh, he's going to fall forward, but there's going to be a penalty. Either a hold or a block in the back on Wisconsin Rapids. Going to be a block in the back on the Red Raiders. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. Now they'll punt it away. Yep.
On the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll replay 4th down.
So after all that, jumping off sides, sitting around, a first down, then back to 4th down, and then another 4th down, and run a play, get a block in the back, and now it's going to be 4th down and 11, 10 and a half. And Owen Richardson is going to come in and punt it away. What are we doing, guys? Are you moving it back now? All right, here we go. Brandon Bierenkot with you tomorrow here from Southwood County. Assumption Thorpe, 7 o'clock. I'll be over in Amherst as the Falcons will take on Winnebago Lutheran Academy. 14 other games around the state. You can check them out, ZaleskiSports.com. High snap, Richardson takes it, boots it away off the side of his foot, and going to be out there at the 43-yard line. 44? Where are you going to put it, Larry? 45.
Ball is on the bounds at the 45.
10 minutes to go here. Let's check out other Zaleski sports games. It looked like Spash was getting beat. 41-14. New Richmond over Stevens Point. Spash going to be coming in here next week, an angry football team. If you want to watch two very hard-hitting teams that don't like each other at all, there's a wide-open receiver. He's got it. Inside the 5 is Cooper Labard. Two very hard-hitting teams that don't like each other one bit. You thought about this last half hour was sketchy as Cooper Smith going to be taken down inside the 1. You thought the last half hour was iffy. next week is going to be just buckle up, because next week is probably going to be even worse. Thomas Anderson is into the end zone for a Superior touchdown.
Thomas Anderson on the carry.
What do we got? 8:53 to go. 35-6. Yeah, well, we'll wait here. Supposedly there's supposed to be a full eclipse tonight. Wisconsin Rapids would be a perfect spot. Peak around 11:13. Partial eclipse will start at about 9:33. That's in 15 minutes. No, 25 minutes. I mean, it's perfect sky tonight. We got perfect view of the moon. Flag comes in to lay a game after the touchdown. There we go.
Delay a game on the offense. 5 yards, still an on-time down.
All right. I was going to look at these other games tomorrow for you. You can check them out at ZaleskiSports.com. Just right on the homepage. Scroll about midway through. Menasha, Mosinee, Menominee, DC Everest, Abbotsford, Colby, Winnebago Lutheran Academy and Amherst, Stratford and Edgar, Marathon and Auburndale. The PAT there is booted, and it is good. We'll read the rest of them when we come back. 35-7 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching high school football presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, Spirit's going to kick it off here in just a moment. 8:53 to go in the ball game. Mentioned Marathon, Auburndale, Thorpe at Assumption. River Falls makes a trip over to Marshfield. Wausau East down to La Crosse Logan. Spencer Columbus is in Pittsville. Waterford is at Wauwatosa West. Cadott at Stanley Boyd. Kaukauna travels to Notre Dame Academy. Loyal Greenwood is at Neillsville Granton. Verona travels to Oconomowoc, and Winneconne is in Omro. Check those games all out at ZaleskiSports.com. Find the full schedule for Week 2 on BoundWisconsin.com. Onside kick attempts didn't really bounce as a line drive right at the legs of the second or third row, and who else but J.D. Weiland covers it up for Wisconsin Rapids. Clock will run here at 8:30 to go in the ball game. What a night for the Red Raiders. Started off, the first drive was methodical. Took about 3.5 minutes off the clock. Scored with ease. Next drive, had a fumble. And recovered all the way back by Aspen Tritz to the Superior 25-yard line. Scored a play or two later. Schmutzer's going to try and throw it. Going to get hit and incomplete. Looking for his intended receiver, Santos Lopez. Santos was out there blocking. 3 takeaways tonight for Wisconsin Rapids defensively. A 3 or 4 turnover on downs. Couldn't have asked for a much better debut, home debut here in 2026 for the Lincoln Red Raiders. They'll snap that 10-game losing streak. Coach Mike Krenz will get his first win as a head coach here at Wisconsin Rapids. And the seniors have something to look forward to. No doubt about it. Big game next week. Stevens Point comes to town after a close first half at Gerke, and then New Richmond exploded in the second half. May or may not ask JD and Owen about that next week. Don't want to. Just gotta keep it a little chill after tonight's win. They can they can talk all the trash and talk all the silliness after our interview. Schmutzer's gonna get wrapped up and body slammed. Fourth down coming up. Chris Sale beats the Los Angeles Dodgers tonight. That's the first 3-game sweep the Braves have over Los Angeles. I think I heard since 2013 or 2012. Helps the Brewers out. Brewers with an 8-2 win. Jackson Churio with a couple of home runs, 5 RBIs tonight. The Crew will be home for a weekend series against the Texas Rangers starting tomorrow night. It's a Cole Swindell night tomorrow at American Family Field. He's got a post-game concert. Rapids going to have a delay game here. Oh, Superior jumped off sides. What do we got first?
Offsides on the defense. 5 yards, still 4th down.
Yeah, Cole Swindell concert tomorrow after the game against the Rangers, and then it's Jackson Churio weekend. They're going to have giveaways for Jackson Churio. Then I think they start a 4-game series in Chicago. Let's see what we got here. Rangers Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they head to Chicago for 4 games. And 3 in Cincinnati, and then 3 more against the Cubs. That's going to be their last 7 games against the Cubs this year. And it's going to be dropped and incomplete with 4:20 to go here in the ball game. Turnover on downs for the Red Raiders.
Pass is incomplete. Defended by Braden Rentilla. It'll be 1st down and 10, Superior.
Let's see who the Cubs have this weekend. What did I say? I think the Reds. A chant that people around here have been waiting a long time for. I believe that we will win chant here in Wisconsin Rapids, and it is a sweet, sweet victory. As our favorite sponge under the sea says, right? Sweet, sweet victory. 3:30 to go. Oh, there's going to be too many men on the field. They have another open receiver. It's going to be caught inside the 5. It's going to be a declined penalty. Cooper Labard.
Defended by Cameron Rush. There's a flag on the play.
Cam thinks it's a penalty on him, but it's too many men on the field for Wisconsin Rapids. 3 minutes to go here in this one. I think they're just going to pick up the flag here. Yep, they're just going to decline the penalty. But the clock is still running here. Coach Kren's got to be happy with the performance tonight from his boys. And the clock stops here at 2:28 to go. And now more conversation with the sidelines. I think they're probably going to put like 40 seconds back on. Between the time that the penalty was thrown, the pass was complete, and the whistle was blown. And nothing on the clock operator. It was never signaled up here. And now going to go talk to head coach Rob Scott. Nope. Too many men on the field. We know that one.
We have illegal participation on the defense. That'll be half the distance to the goal. First down, Superior. We need 4:08 on the clock.
4:08. That's a minute and 40 seconds. Goodness. That's a long time. That's a lot of time back up there. Again, losing streak snapped last week for Superior. A 29-game losing streak. Rapids 10-game losing streak going to end here tonight. Smith rolling out to his right. He's going to tuck it and score it.
Smith is in zone for a Spartan touchdown.
Under 4 minutes to go here in this one, and Superior with another touchdown. (35-13) with 3:59 to go. Just past 9:15 here in Wisconsin Rapids, Central Wisconsin. Zaleski Sports. From up the middle, Smith is going to reach and in for the 2-point conversion. 3:59 to go here in this one. It's 35-15. Late flag comes in. It's going to be an excessive celebration penalty, but we won't worry about that right now. We'll have the kickoff when we come back. You're watching high school football presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
More on sportsmanlike conducts on Wisconsin Rapids. This time it looked like Coach Krenz went over to talk to Jackson Burns-Rios, a senior defensive lineman. After the conclusion of that play, it's going to be an onside kick from the Wisconsin Rapids 45-yard line for Superior. 3:59 to go. Hands team out there, Weiland, Shalinski, and company. Schmutzer out there as well. And going to be right into the hands of, what do we got over there? Hudson Holman. Or Bryson Springer. I think it was Hudson, though. Yep. Clock runs here at 3:35 to go. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. 3 games tonight, 16 more tomorrow. Volleyball and soccer next week. Looking forward to some Wisconsin Rapids volleyball. We'll be up in Auburndale on Tuesday. Then after that, Wisconsin Rapids will be at Wausau West on Thursday to open conference play. Connor Filippi will be over there for Wausau West, Wisconsin Rapids. It's been a nice little rivalry between Wisconsin Rapids and Auburndale the last couple of years in volleyball. And it's been a lot of fun to do those games here at the field house in Wisconsin Rapids up in Auburndale. And we'll be up in Auburndale coming up on Tuesday, the first day of September. 3:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Kind of disappointed in our DJ tonight. No Dolly Parton playing for us here on the PA system. 80 beautiful years for one of the queens of country music, Dolly Parton, passing away. A lot of those celebrities that you grow up with and watching and listening, it really takes into perspective that everyone, as glorious and famous as some people are, everybody is human. And it's sad, unfortunate end, but Dolly had a 60-year career. Movies and music and, yeah, snap the ball here. The clock's not running. There we go. Run off the right side. Brooks Anderley again on the carry. Second down coming up.
Anderley with the carry for 5.
And appreciate again everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. Looking forward to seeing some Verona football on the network tomorrow. Verona and Oconomowoc. Spencer Salt's on the call of that one down there. A couple new guys joining Zaleski Sports. Waiting for that back judge to start counting. There we go. Run as much time off as you can. And wrapped up there on the carry. Half-and-Bradle on the carry. 2 minutes to go here from Wisconsin Rapids. We'll try and get down here in just a moment. Remind you, tonight's post-game show presented by Key Savings Bank. Key Savings Bank proudly brings you tonight's post-game show. You'll feel right at home from the moment you walk through the door at Key Savings Bank. Enjoy all the perks of working with your local community bank and experience it for yourself by stopping in or checking them out online at keysavingsbank.com. Congratulations to head coach Mike Krenz, his first win here at Wisconsin Rapids. And Wisconsin Rapids is going to take a timeout here with 86 seconds to go. Smutcher wasn't going to get the play. There we go. It's not Dolly, but it's Jolene. Close enough, I guess. There is a rumor, it's a true rumor, I guess. So there's truth, that Dolly Parton wrote Jolene and I Will Always Love You in the same day. That's just the mind of songwriters is unbelievable, but have two of the biggest hits of all time written in one day. Unbelievable. Heard today that Elvis came to her and asked if he could record the song and he would get 50% of the royalties from it, and she said no. And then Whitney Houston covered it, and the rest is history. Schmutzer off the right side, and he has nowhere to go. Covered up there by Jimmy Bailey. And LJ Schmutzer getting up slow here. 1 minute to go from Wisconsin Rapids. It is 4th and 8. And there is a Superior Spartan down. That is Jimmy Bailey, who just made the tackle. Hopefully Jimmy is all right. Superior JV2 with a win earlier today. That seems like a long, long time ago. About 4 hours or so. 3.5 hours ago. Again, the energy from the opening kickoff here tonight from Wisconsin Rapids was palpable, and the Red Raiders took full advantage of it. A great night for Wisconsin Rapids. They've only got 10 guys on the field, does Wisconsin Rapids. They're going to run out of time here. Don't have their personnel out there. All right. Richardson punts it away. It's going to be out of bounds at about the 37-yard line or so. 36. That's where we'll set it. 50 seconds to go here from Wisconsin Rapids. Again, thank you all for tuning in. We'll head down to the field here in just a second, talk to J.D. Weiland and Owen Richardson. And it was a tremendous outing from offense and defense tonight for the Red Raiders. And the Lincoln Red Raiders are going to get their first win here in over 675 days. And it's going to be a pass to the sideline. That's going to be caught. Tripped up to the sideline. There he goes. Pushed out of bounds, and that'll do it. Wisconsin Rapids evens up their record at 1 win and 1 loss here with a 35-15 win over. Oh, what do we got? Timeout Superior with 8 seconds to go. That's all right. Wisconsin Rapids will win it here tonight. They will get their first win of the season. And they got to feel pretty good about themselves the way that they played tonight. They'll have a very, very tough matchup, of course, next week as they take on Spash. Kickoff here from Southwood County Stadium at 7 o'clock next Friday night, September 4th. Mike Wendland will have the call here for you. And we look forward to bringing you that game, of course, live. As a majority, I believe the rest of the Wisconsin Rapids games we'll have on the network, either home or away. The exception maybe if they play at Wausau West. I don't know if they do or not, but we'll have the majority of their, the remainder of their games on Zaleski Sports this fall. See if they can make a push to the postseason here this year. You got the guys to do it, got the talent to do it, no doubt about it. A fun night here tonight for Wisconsin Rapids. It is prevent defense, and they weren't ready for it. The official never whistled in. And we'll do it again. Prevent defense for Wisconsin Rapids. 2 guys up on the line. 9 guys, is that 20 yards back. Between 20 and 30 yards back. Don't want to give up one more score here. 35-15. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. All right, here we go. Prevent defense for Wisconsin Rapids. Carson Smith going to try to do some magic here. One Hail Mary throw to the end zone. It's going to get there. And it's going to be tipped. It's nearly caught but incomplete, and that'll do it. And Wisconsin Rapids picks up the win, 35-15 here tonight over the Superior Spartans. We'll be down on the field to talk to Owen Richardson and J.D. Weiland. You've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm in, they're like, "Oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events." So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when you bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for local kids. It's a fun event. We do a lot of fun stuff with it on our Facebook page. The voting goes nuts because it's the community that votes for it. And at the end, there's a lot of participation. So that's the best event around.
We had Thursday grill outs. We did that. We were raising money for the Rome Canine Division. We set up in mid-June to have grill outs each and every Thursday all the way through till the middle of August.
Numerous amount of golf outings where we raise money specifically for that event through our whole sponsorships and games that we play.
My employees right now are all very active in participating in literally hundreds of events over the last 2 years that make Key Savings Bank a part of this community. We think that's very important.
Gotta get Madison and say that we're good to go. All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. The Red Raiders 35-15 over Superior tonight. All facets of the game tonight getting the job done. Just talk about the performance tonight.
I'm really proud of my guys. We all stepped up. We all knew that we had this in us. And normally it's been the other way around. We had a running clock in the second half, and it feels really good to do that to another team.
It's been a long while. That's what Coach just mentioned in the huddle, 678 days from the last win here. But you guys finally pulled through. Just talk about the energy coming into tonight. From the opening kickoff, it seemed like you guys had control.
Right from the gate, our motto was to let them know, and we let them know what was going on.
Just talk about how helpful the defense was. Obviously, takeaways, short fields, letting the offense get the job done.
Well, I told my defensive guys to give me the ball, and I'll take care of the rest, and that's what we did tonight.
All right, we'll switch sides here. We'll talk with, there we go. We'll talk with J.D. Weiland. J.D., just talk about the defensive effort tonight.
Yes, sir. We came in. We knew we were going to dominate. It was a defensive battle all the way through. 11 hats to the football is our motto, and we came out and we dominated.
And just talk about the takeaways that helped the offense get to where they were on the able to score in short fields.
Yeah, definitely. We came out, we had 0 takeaways last week. We came out, we wanted 3, and we got, what, 6? 7 of them? 6, 7?
We won't let you guys talk about Spash. You got Spash next week, but just talk about being able to have one more very electric home game next week.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I think we're going to have a good home crowd after this one, especially. We should be able to get the folks out. Should be a good game.
I'll put you guys in the house, all right?
All right.
I'll give you this.
Let's go.
Out the way.
You say first.
I'm Owen Richardson.
I'm JD Weiland.
And we're in the house,
baby. Let's go.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. 35-15 Red Raiders. First win of the season for Wisconsin Rapids. They'll take on Spash next week right here on Zaleski Sports. For Madison Stevie, this is Steve Maves. Have a great rest of your night. 16 more games for you tomorrow. It's going to be a wild Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everyone.